shenanigans. Can you
Media
not
team.
put none of this up, guy? We just having a conversation.
Nigga,
This
you
is
don't
personal.
control my media team. Talk to me, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Clubhouse shenanigans on deck, nigga. You crazy?
And Clubhouse shenanigans, Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube. Man.
So
Wait, what?
Is he on the phone?
Yo,
Yeah, he on stage.
Oh, he on the phone. Wack on the phone.
yo, what up, man?
What it
Yo,
do?
y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we
Y'all
can hear
Yeah,
you.
we
We can
hear
hear
you,
you.
bro.
This my first time on this joint right here.
Welcome to the Hunter side.
Welcome
to the Hunter side.
P2.
Good looking out. Good
Welcome to
looking
the
out. What's
Hunter
going
side.
on with
Y'all
y'all,
pulled him
man?
up?
Yeah, we got him right there.
Oh, yeah, mod him up so he up top.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Everybody follow his profile. That's Preem Jr. So you know how it goes. We run our content over here. Good, bad, ugly, for you, against you. It usually gets back to those that it is pertaining to. And nephew hit me. He say, everybody said, Wack don't never side with nobody, but he siding with you on this one.
That's a fact.
I
That's a
said,
fact.
I just didn't understand the math. I understood the math on your side. Okay, you sitting back, right? My pops is slammed down. You know, he's a motherfucking living legend when it comes to this shit. You know, everybody's watching the BMF series. Quite naturally, he's a living legend. They share one thing in common. They both from federal prison, right? And
1000%.
you know, we watching the series, and like he watching it, he comes up, he a hustler. You know, I heard what Southwest T said. He said, yo, it's in the blood. He said, yo, I drove 9 hours to bring you this shirt, right? And he like, that's in the blood. What he was referring to is the hustle was in your blood, right? To have an idea to create this and say, you know what? How could I get to him? Let me put forth the effort and put the work in, jump on the highway, drive motherfucking weed drove for 9 motherfucking hours.
9
right?
hours there, 9 hours back.
Use your contacts to find out where he at, right? So you could do this. And what y'all did was genuine. He's looking at Supreme Son. He's a father himself. I'm looking at Supreme Son. It was a spitting image of this nigga, right? I'm looking at some merch that says Living Legend that has Supreme, a man that I have respect for, or he has respect for. And I'm looking at my brother, right? Somebody I got respect for, and it says Living Legends. Everything about this math adds up. This young man has found a way to contact me, came to me, and drove 9 fucking hours to deliver this. Why? And the least I can do is take a photo of this merch with this man's son. As a dad, I understand it. I see what he's doing that has my brother and another individual that I got respect for. I don't understand what the was.
Yeah, and I ain't really see no problem in that either. I mean, I felt like that was just me following protocol. I'm gonna put this man on a shirt. I gotta go give it to a family member, but I can't give it to nobody else or start selling it without getting a blessing. So I feel like that was me just following protocol, just having respect for them. That's all that I ain't really have 50 on my mind when I went to go do that. I wasn't on no trolling shit. I just was following protocol.
Let me ask you something. Do you think if you would have known, let's say you know where Lil Meech was at the time, you think if you would have pulled up on Lil Meech and presented it to him, he would have responded the same way Southwest T did when he saw his dad?
Absolutely not.
You think he would have had something to say about it? You think he would ignored you, or he think
he definitely wouldn't have ignored me. He wouldn't have been on. I don't think it would have been like that. I just don't think he would have took the shirt, or he wouldn't have been like open arms because he got his loyalty, and I respect that. I know who his loyalty is with. This man grabbed you from nothing. Like nobody really knew about Little Meech until he started doing the show.
But stop right there though. I don't understand how that shirt represents being disloyal.
because 50 put money in his pocket. So you got to be loyal to the person that's feeding you.
Well,
50 feeding him.
hold on. I see that a little different. His father, the one that's on the shirt, allowed 50 to do something to put money in his pocket.
Yeah, but you a different type of thinker. You a deep thinker. I don't think Lil Meech is a deep thinker like that. He just see what's in front of him. You get what I'm saying? He
So he
younger.
wouldn't have seen you think Lil Meech sees you as an enemy? Because 50 shouldn't even see you as an enemy. It's one thing if I heard stories that Lil Preem is trying to seal the deal. Lil Preem trying to continue what was going on, right? Bro, how old was you, nephew, when your father went to jail?
7.
7 years old. Okay. How old was you when the alleged thing that happened to 50 happened to him? How old was you?
Probably like 5.
5 years old. Okay. So that means you have zero. It ain't like you 15 running around getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Right? So I see, okay, that's the same bloodline. Okay, I get it. But I've never seen you on no motherfucker, let's keep it going, no shit like that. I don't even think your father would allow that.
Never. I never been on that.
So you saying Lil Meech wouldn't have did it out of fear with 50, how 50 would have reacted?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, 50's son, I see you approached him. You guys had a conversation which led to a photo, it looked like. How was that conversation with him when you approached him?
Well, the whole situation with that happened, that was like 9 years ago. But when that happened, me and him ain't really know each other like that. So the people that we was with, we had like mutual people in the spot that we was at, and they kind of brought us together and took the picture. Like they the ones who be like, yo, you come here, take this picture. There was the older guys that we was around in that club that we was at that night. We was at somebody's performance or whatever like that.
Gotcha.
And that's how the picture came about.
So you had some older dudes saying, yo, that's Fifth's son, yo, that's Preem's son. My nigga, we gonna show that some New York shit, niggas is growing. Niggas ain't on that. Shit ain't gonna continue like that. That's how I seen the older dudes doing. It wasn't a slap in 50 face. It's like, yo, my nigga, like Preem's son or your son shouldn't have to worry about you guys' misfortunes or dealings or whatever happened back when they was fucking kids, my nigga. Like, they don't have to grow up looking at each other, fuck you, because of whatever our pops and them went through. You know what I'm saying? Your pops done took a hit. He doing some time. He done been in some of the most notorious max security federal penitentiaries there is to be in, and still ain't broke. And
Big
50,
Big Sandy, ADX, McQuarrie, he done been in all of them shits.
And 50 is he's well off and doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? So I see what that was, but was you shocked? You anticipate the backlash or the response that you seen came from 50 Cent?
I definitely did not anticipate that, because like I said, that wasn't my intention. He wasn't even on my radar. Like, a lot of people on the internet and on these comments and all that shit, they feel like all the moves that I make is out to get back at 50 or to do something to piss him off. Like when I went to go give Rick Ross my Supreme Team jacket, they thought that was me trolling 50. When I took the picture with Marquise, they thought that was me trolling 50. Like, everything I do is not trolling 50. I'm trying to get some money. I'm selling merch, I'm selling clothes, and I just happen to go pull up on the biggest niggas in the game. So it's not my fault that the biggest niggas in the game and 50 had issues before. That don't got nothing to do with me with him and Ross. I fuck with Ross. I pulled up on Ross. I gave him a Supreme Team jacket. I'm pushing my brand. The same thing with T. I pulled up on T, gave him a shirt that I'm pushing. Like, that nigga don't be on my radar, man. I don't be thinking about that nigga. I like women. I think about women.
That's a fact. And why shouldn't you? You being Preem's son, I'm pretty sure you know there's gonna be a gesture of respect based on that, and that the things you ask as far as a photo or maybe a post or whatever it may be, motherfuckers is gonna honor that just based on. It's no different than Larry Hoover's son walking up on somebody asking them to do something, and they know that's Larry Hoover's son.
Yo, it's so real. I gave Fat Joe a jacket too, and they had that shit on Hip Hop DX talking about yo Supreme Son back trolling. Like they put that on Hip Hop DX that I was trolling 50. I'm like, yo, y'all taking the narrative is taken away from what I'm actually trying to do, bro. I'm trying to do clothes and trying to get money. Y'all taking away from my narrative. I don't care about none of that 50 Cent shit. I don't know why they make a big. Well, I know why they make it. I can't say I don't know. I definitely do know. But I mean, at this point, he ain't gonna stop nothing. He can't stop nothing. You feel me? Like this not the day and age like in the early 2000s when he say everybody was blackballing him and he couldn't really do nothing. So he had to go to the West Coast and fuck with Dre. This is not the same day and age. Like niggas is gonna get on regardless.
That's a fact. I got some New Yorkers in here. I don't need y'all going on mute. The floor is open. Keep it respectful. This is Supreme Son, right? Lil Preem. We having a conversation. He went and pulled up, drove 9 hours, created some merch called Living Legends. On the merch is a picture of his father, Supreme, and a picture of Big Meech from BMF. These two movements never crossed one each other, never had an issue with one each other. These two individuals as men never had a problem, always saluted and respected their movement and their hustle. And he drove 9 hours to pull up on Meech's brother, Southwest T, to present him with this merch. And T chose to take a photo to promote it and let him know he respect what he was doing. He goes to sleep, wakes up, and he's being attacked by 50 Cent. Southwest T is being attacked by 50 Cent. 50 is threatening to, I guess, shut down whatever TV show he's working on with stars or whatever he's going to do. And, we're trying to figure out, what's the problem? Like is everybody supposed to not deal with Supreme Son trying to enter this industry of entertainment because of ongoing situation or a situation that 50 had with his pops? At what point in time, can we disrespect one another's hustle? I don't think Lil Preem is a threat to 50. I don't see him attempting to do anything. He's not a fucking rapper. I personally haven't heard any diss songs or whatever. And I think they're in two total different lanes. But I'm gonna open the floor up to the people that had a conversation with him. My New Yorkers, y'all may have a different way of seeing it because you are from New York. And shit, Lil Preem on the floor. We on the 100 side of Clubhouse. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk.
I just want to say one thing, guys. My name is Forbes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 100 side. Yo, Preem was poppin'. I'm from New York, you know what I mean?
What's the word?
Yo, so you mean to tell me that they're trying to shut everything down because you out here trying to push your brand for yourself? Like
Absolutely. I mean, you seen it. Like, I mean, I feel like it's like I don't want to say a hidden agenda, but I know for a fact because people have told me this that it's definitely conversations being had behind closed doors about not letting me get to that next level due to the fact of 50. It is what it is. Like I've heard that from multiple different people have told me that. Like yo, like we rock with what you're doing, we rock with your pops, but we can't fuck with you because we don't want him mad at us because he already done showed and proved. If he has an issue with somebody and you attach yourself to that person he has an issue with, he's gonna act like that. We already seen that.
Okay, got you. Well, all I gotta say is keep pushing your brand. If you got any merch, anything, send me. If you could send me like put a link or something where I can. You know what I mean, 'cause I support you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so what he's doing right now, he's revamping his site. He definitely will be back. We're going to give Nephew a 24-hour blitz, and we're going to keep his link up over here on Clubhouse all day, and he's going to come back and present it to us, and we're going to be able to open this up and ask him where he came up with these ideas and what the merch represent and so on and so forth. So he's going to definitely be coming back on the 100 side, pulling up on us so us to do that. He put up on us today. The buzz is going. I fuck with the underdog, so, the 100 side media team. The 100 side media team is what got his attention, and we're going to use it to keep the people's attention. You know what I mean? So I feel like his father would have did the same for my son if he was in the same predicament or situation. He also got a lot of love and respect out west. My man Big Fave from Insane, I always speak about him because I met Big Fave on the battlefield. He was on Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg and Warren G side when Death Row was going at him, when we was fighting them niggas. He was one of the niggas fighting us back. And him and Big Preem did a lot of Fed time together, and he's definitely some of Supreme's strength out here on the West Coast. So, I know I haven't met his father personally, but I do know the love and respect that Preem has, that Fave has for Preem, and I'm a father, I'm a dad, and I'm a gangster at the same time. So, I understand what I'm looking at, what I'm dealing with when this man's son is standing in front of me. You know what I mean? So, there's no doubt that I'm gonna extend the respect, and I know he'll definitely extend it right back. So, once again, let's open up the floor. We got Zine, Bumpy, got a few of y'all, Latif. We got a few New Yorkers, a few street niggas, and some, a little bit of everything on the floor. Hey, let's have a conversation with him, man. Let's get it out there. Let's let people know that you guys was able to ask the questions that they can't ask. They don't have access to nephew.
I'm not trying to take over and keep asking questions. I just want to ask one last thing because I grew up on the Supreme, you know what I'm saying, Queens, all that. I know y'all was supposed to be having a documentary soon. Is that still in the works?
Well, Nas and LL actually put out the Supreme Team documentary in 2022, and they got nominated for an Emmy with that. So that's one documentary that came out, and then my pops got another documentary coming out maybe the end of this year about his trial. So that's what's in the works right now, and I ain't gonna speak on a couple of other things that's in the works, but me and Big Bro, me and Unc, we had a light little talk about something, but that's y'all hear about it when it's done.
Okay, all right, cool.
Let's talk about it.
Hey yo,
Z,
so how you
like
feel
that?
about them niggas saying you clout chasing and shit? Like, what's up with that? Like, how you feel about that, man?
I mean, I feel like anybody that says anything on the internet, on social media, if the people don't agree with it, they always gonna say it's clout chasing. Like, you feel me? So I'm not really here to appease those people. I'm here to keep pushing my brand, and the people that support me and that fuck with me. That's who I'm worried about. I can't really worry about everybody that's saying I'm clout chasing or I'm trolling and all that shit, because when he do it, I don't never see nobody saying he clout chasing, but he do that shit every other day. So I mean, what are we really talking about?
Yeah, let me ask you something, brother. To ask that question. You see a person waking up, having an idea, taking his phone, going through his contacts, calling people that could help him bring his idea to life, designing something, going through God knows how many different designs of this. Okay, this is the one. Going in his pocket, paying for it, for the merch, and then said, okay, well, now how can I market and promote this? What makes sense? What's respectable? Because of these two men I have on here, I can't do no bozo clout shit, right? And he says, you know what? I'm gonna pull up on Ross. He has a big platform. I'm gonna pull up on Southwest T. That's Meech's brother. That'll stamp and solidify this. I represent my dad, right? And he put all these things into action. What about? Because I always hear dick riding and clout chasing, and they just say it just to say it. But what about any of that? I hear business. I hear innovator. I hear hustler. I hear somebody smart that's witty, intelligent, a risk taker. I don't see or hear clout chasing.
Yeah, like through them comments, like on in the internet, like that's all you gonna see the negative shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what they trying to push, like. That's
I
why
mean,
I
no,
asked
but
it.
I'm
Like
talking to
that's the
you.
real
Like, I
question.
just put it all on the table.
Oh, with me,
like,
nah, I got a
So I
strong
just
mind.
put it
Wack.
all on the table. Like, what about that ingredient says this is not business? This is not somebody strategizing.
What I see like who he's going to, like 50 old people that he used to beef with. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
slow down. Before you see that, do you see Southwest T as the brother of Meech, or do you see Southwest T as the brother of somebody who's doing a TV series with 50 Cent about their life?
about the brother doing the business series with 50. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't recognize that, okay, Southwest T is Meech's brother. Because as Meech is a living legend, Southwest T is as well, right?
That's a fact.
Now, if nephew would have had a shirt with motherfucking Preem standing over 50 Cent stretched out on the curb, then I would say he was clout chasing.
Yeah. You right.
This is merch of
That's
Preem
facts.
and Meech. And it says Living Legends.
Yup.
So Wack, let me ask you something.
I'm listening.
That's dude's son, right?
That's Supreme's son. Spitting image of him.
So he come from something, right? He a part of something, right?
Well, he was 5 years old when this shit went
No,
on.
I'm saying he connected through his daddy, right?
Yeah, all day.
How is it clout chasing for you repping your daddy or repping what you come from?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Niggas be crazy with that.
So
because
if you say to me, dude, a new nigga, Cash Money, nigga, is one of the biggest motherfucking things ever come out in music history. And a nigga gonna say, nigga, you clout chasing. Know what I'm gonna tell him? That's a New Orleans nigga that's saying that, and the nigga speaking the truth.
my
How
culture.
the fuck? That's his culture. He's supposed to rep that.
Yeah, and then the second part about it, in business, bro, you do what pays you. Like you don't worry about the negativity, because guess what? That's what's gonna bring you other business. From a nigga hating on you, gonna make another nigga look at it and see, I see his vision. Fuck what you talking about, because
That's
all
a
that is
fact.
emotion.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's about business.
Yo, but Prin, you know, you seen, we from the town, we seen this before. We know this play the older cats be hate. You know what I mean? You know
Yeah, I mean
blockers.
that's
Yeah, like you
that's
not you feel me? Like you
yeah,
know
that's
that
why
these niggas.
that's why I said I ain't really focused on that shit. Like I know the people on the internet gonna do what they do regardless. Like I could have gave Donald Trump a shirt or Barack Obama a shirt and they still would have said I was trying to come at 50.
Yeah.
So I ain't even mad at that shit. But at the end of the day, he helped me sell shirts. Like he posted the damn shirt on his page. He's so driven by emotion that he don't even realize he helped me. So I don't got nothing bad to say about Five. He helped me. Salute to Five.
So let me ask you something, bro. And this, we ain't gonna dig too deep. What's your relationship with old boy with Irv?
That's home team. That's family. Irv and my pops. Like my
I know.
pops is one of the groomsmen in Irv wedding. So Irv is family. That's
Right. So
that's my uncle.
that's like an uncle to you. I was about to get to. So
Hmm.
why not, along with niggas like Wack, why not push with niggas you know for sure in your corner? And the rest of them niggas, man, let them hate, because that's what they gonna do
facts.
anyway. Whether you make it or fail, nigga gonna have something to say.
But
Yeah,
let me tell you what he discovered.
that's what I'm doing now. That's
You,
why I'm
you
with
look,
Wack.
look, you use your lifelines. Fuck these niggas that just talking.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be real, and I hope nephew don't take this wrong. Nephew could be 48 years old. My son probably just his age, if not just my son be 30 this year, right? I'm always gonna see this young man as Supreme Son, right? Not to say he don't have his own identity, but if he's with me, I'm gonna protect him because I'm gonna see this as Supreme's child. This is, you know what I'm saying? And as a daddy and a father, that's a different type of instinct. And I think in defense of Southwest T, that's what he saw. And the bullshit that's going on, it has nothing to do with this child, right? And I know he's a mature adult, grown man, but I'm speaking from the eyes of a father, because a lot of our biggest fears coming up through this game is our bullshit backlashing on our children and our mamas and shit. And it happens a lot because we put things in their name, or this happened and this happened, and it happens, right? So when Southwest T seen this young man, this nigga's a spitting image. He ain't see motherfucking no goddamn this or that. He see all this Preem son. And damn, and I heard him say, yo, it's in you, bro. Oh, he went and put this, you put this together? Okay, oh shit, this material, this shit ain't no cheap shit. Oh man, that's my brother on there,
Supporting, showing love.
right? Yeah, why wouldn't he support that? I think people much rather see, Preem's son pulled up on Southwest T with the shirt and he got son. He told him, get the fuck away from him. Oh yeah, and laugh about it. Instead of saying, yo, dude put together some merch, drove 9 hours, found T, presented the shit, bro. And I'm watching, and if you guys watch the clip, Lil Preem is humble. He took the position as a son. He didn't take the position like, yo, what up, my nigga? I'm Lil Preem, yo, check this out. He was humble. He approached Southwest T as if he was an uncle. So when you see that type of behavior and you feel that type of energy as a man, as a father, as a dad, nigga, you see your son. You can't turn your back on that, bro.
You wanna know the funny part? Wack, dude was born in it, right? And the second part was when dude's son was running around here, they was embracing him. And come to find out, I don't even think that's his real son, the little Alpo nigga, right? Everybody was fucking with him.
You talking
Everybody was
about
trying to do
paparazzi,
stuff
Paul?
with him. Yeah. So niggas was embracing that, right? So this dude daddy, a legend in y'all town. So number one, let's just go to show you all that shit that went on in the 80s and back in the day. Half of y'all niggas wasn't even born, ain't got nothing to do with today in present time. So a nigga hating or try to reflect, you don't know nothing about his daddy, just like you don't know nothing about him. So either fuck with a nigga or don't fuck with a nigga, but say the hate.
Yeah, but that shit still gonna carry on no matter what though, because that shit still travels on for years later on down the
What's up?
line
That
to
shit
this
got
day.
Let me tell you why it ain't gonna carry on. Because
shit.
Little Preem, let's be real. Little Preem ain't carrying on with the shit, and 50 ain't on the shit. I guess what, y'all? Everybody know me and Big U getting into it heavy, right?
But you ain't got a fucking
Facts. I've been seeing that.
Hold on, watch this heavy, right? So Lil Preem, I
Yeah.
walk in the studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's two niggas that got switchblades out on Big U's son. Finna jig him, for real. Two out of town niggas, Minnesota niggas or some shit. I walk in the studio to this. Me and Big U getting into it heavy. What you think I did, Pray?
You stopped it.
Not only did I stop it in a way where I could have went to the penitentiary. And know that my actions have just factored me into whatever they had going on. Not only did I stop it, I say, Lil you, what you want to do? I don't ain't feeling these niggas pulling these knives on me. Hey, nigga, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Put them knives down. Kick them over here to me. Go ahead, nephew, get to it. And he whooped them niggas and whooped them niggas. And after he whooped them niggas, Lil Preem, know what I did after that?
What's that?
I put him in my car and drove him back to his doorstep.
Make sure he got home safe.
Knowing I'm in enemy territory. And I did it without nobody following me because I didn't want to expose to where Big U lived. That's valuable information. So I guess I'm an even bigger bitch ass nigga then, right? I saw, regardless of what me and Big U going through, I saw his son. Okay, let's fast forward it. All-Star Weekend 2023. I'm out of town. I get a picture sent to me. Watch how this works. Picture come to me at a celebrity basketball game. This celebrity basketball game is at Crenshaw High School. Come to find out, it's being hosted by Big U. Guess who popped up at the celebrity basketball game, Lil Preem?
Wack.
My daughter and her mother. That's the beast of the belly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Wack and his daughter and the mama. The picture came to me and said, Big U wants you to know they are safe.
So you reciprocated what he did for you.
I didn't take it as a subliminal. I took it as a gesture of respect because he know them how he know them as I know his children as I know them. You understand what I'm saying?
1000%.
What I'm saying, when you a father and you a dad, bro, we don't be seeing each other. You know, every now and then you get a nigga kid running around here an image of them trying to do shit and whatever. Okay, then we're gonna identify that as a threat because we know what that is. But man, nigga ain't running around that motherfucker. That's dude's son. Do something to him. Fuck him, and we want to see him starve and die and all that shit, bro. That's just not unless you wasn't a dad. I don't know if I opened up a can of worms. Unless you wasn't a dad to understand what that feeling is and what that means.
1000%. 1000%. Hit the nail right on the head.
Cause all of us as dads, we gonna see that shit one way and one way only. That's it. And when I see somebody's son, nigga, I remember teaching my son how to ride a bike. I remember when, niggas was changing diapers and him taking the first steps and teaching him how to play football. And, we don't see, especially like, yo, Nep, you came humble, my nigga. Like, I don't see you out here with a team talking about we finna pull up on them niggas and I'm gonna revenge this and we can this and this and this and that.
Yeah,
I see you making a business move.
That's clown shit, man. I would never approach social media like that or life in general like that. Cause that's not how my pops was. My pops was a gentleman first before anything else. So I never want to be on no weirdo clown type of time like that shit. And to address the homie talking about the other dude's son and all that, like, bro, we two different breeds, man. We two different clothes, bro. Me and him not even in the same. We ain't even in the same universe.
That's not what I meant when I said that. Niggas
No,
going
I know what you meant, but like
but niggas
two
embracing
different
him.
stratospheres.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, that's some wild shit. My New Yorkers, where y'all at, man? Where y'all at, my New Yorkers?
I want to
your
ask you
name
a question, but I don't know. So, how is your relationship with Bimmy right now, man? Are y'all good?
It's not really no relationship with me and Bimmy right now. Like, I feel like that was my dad's friend or whatever they was. They had their relationship, and like there's no relationship with me and Bimmy right now.
Okay.
You didn't. He wasn't involved in your life like that growing up.
I'm not gonna say that. He was around when I was younger. He was definitely around. He gave me a pair of shoes before and shit like that. But that's about it.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna ask you some real street nigga shit, and when you ain't gotta call no names. Out of all the niggas your daddy held down and put down, how many of them niggas paying homage?
None of them.
That's what you really supposed to be on. But don't listen to me. But I'm just showing you my ignorance. I would be smashing. You gonna think I'm clout chasing for real? Cause you was a bitch. Cause he fed your family, you fuck with your kid, but you don't fuck with me, pussy.
But I had that.
But just do it in a business approach.
No,
don't
listen.
take my way.
Let me tell you, right? I had that mentality, like I had that mind frame when I was like maybe 17, 18. Like, yo, all the shit that my dad did for niggas, everybody that talk about my father and hold them in this light and this, like, I felt some type of way that nobody was helping me or whatever like that. And then I spoke to my pops about that shit, and he was like, yo, don't nobody owe you shit, and don't nobody owe me shit. So like, you got to change your mentality, because at the end of the day, nobody don't owe you shit, and nobody not obligated to do nothing for you. From that day on, that shit put a different type of hustle in me from that day on, because I took the approach as nobody's coming to save me. I gotta go do this shit on my own.
But see, that was my purpose. I asked you about first dude I asked you about, because he swear like that's his nigga, and I felt like if you're a nigga trying to up and come up, and my nigga son trying to up and come up, right, he dead or in jail, I'm fucking with that, right, to the best of my ability, right. If a nigga ain't guided to help you, I mean that's one thing, but if a nigga could put you in a position and he ain't, he's just a fuck nigga, right. See, some niggas around you because some niggas with you for what you would call some niggas opportunists, right? But it's a term I won't give you a phrase. It's called basically beneficial and official, right? Some niggas with you because they official, some niggas with you because you beneficial to them. You get it? So when you dealing with shit like that, but now listen, it's a cool strategy point too. What we doing right now, social media shit. A lot of niggas is intrigued by your life, your pop's life, right? Use that shit to your ability too at the same time. You make your money off these clown ass niggas. If you get where I'm going with.
1000%. 1000%. And it's been a couple dudes that helped me along the way. I ain't gonna just say completely. I had to do this shit out the mud 100% by myself. Like Irv Gotti brother Chris Gotti helped me. Wack reference Big Fave from the West Coast. She done helped me. It's been people that helped me along the way. Ja Rule helped me a couple times. Like
I was
it's
about to
definitely been.
ask you about Chris. You know, Chris be up there at Dykeman with me heavy.
Yeah,
You know, he
that's
be
yeah
doing
that's that's
basketball
that's
stuff.
that's
So I
my
about
big
to ask you
homie.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris is my uncle. That's my big homie.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. He be at the Dykeman games all the time. You know, he do a lot with the street ball, and he got that. He be working with Clash TV. So
One
yeah,
of the
for
most
sure.
one of the most official dudes I ever met in my life.
Let me ask you a question, right? I don't like, cause y'all like again, you know what I mean. I don't want you to go too deep, but like, so you remember that picture that they was talking about earlier, right?
Yeah.
You took. Now I know the older cats probably looked at it like they trying to, you know what I mean, show, but. You think Fifth probably understood the people behind that picture and felt like they was trying to take a shot by even making that happen? Because again, I see the point of the picture. I get it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm trying to like, you know what I mean? I don't know if there's something might be behind that.
I mean, like,
Because they older than us, so you know what I mean?
you know how he thinks. He thinks everybody move like him. So if he sees something, he automatically gonna think, oh, somebody trying to be funny because everything he do, he trying to be funny. So he just got a guilty mind and a guilty conscience and think everybody trying to get back at him for whatever it is. So that's probably the approach that he took.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel
Hey,
like
look though.
that put
Don't fish no
a
shit.
heavy strain on him and Marquise relationship. But at the end of the day, don't use me as the scapegoat because you already had a fucked up relationship. So it ain't just me who put a strain on that shit.
But listen, bro, in the game, if you
So I
fish
would
shit and
say
expect
like the common theme, like what I see with all of the celebrity endorsements you have, they do tend to be people that have problems with 50 Cent. You don't see that. You not seeing that or what?
I mean, he had an issue with the whole fucking industry, so that means I'm not supposed to go. That means I'm not supposed to go. So if I go to the West Coast and I get up with Unc and he take me to the game is one of the legends and the pioneers on the West Coast. So that means that I'm trolling 50 because I went to the West Coast and was with the game. If I go pull up on fucking Jadakiss, he had issues with the locks. So that means I'm like, he had issues with the whole fucking industry. So what I'm supposed to do, not go to no industry niggas? If I go see Floyd Mayweather, he had an issue with Floyd. Like, all the biggest niggas in the industry had an issue with him. So what does that mean? Where does that leave me?
And that's why I
I
said what
get you, but
that,
my thing about it is like when we look at all of the big pictures you've taken, it's always some controversial figure, you know, like that with them. Like I'm wondering what's the celebrity endorsements that didn't have an issue with them, and what are those viral moments?
No, the question should be is who's relevant that's accessible that he didn't have an issue with. That's the motherfucking question.
Yeah, because my
Exactly.
thing is it could be
You
a
want
random.
you should only go deal with people that he's cool with, but yet 50 has no helping hand for you.
If that was the case, that means I'll only go give Tony Ayo a jacket or a shirt.
Well, I just said the day you let another nigga dictate your actions upon what he say, that's when you lose. You feel me? You in control of your own destiny. So fuck
Hold
with a
on,
nigga.
watch this. Everybody watched it, even Lil Preem watched it. Yo, Wack, why you did an interview with 6ix9ine?
There you go.
Yo, we don't like that nigga. That's cool. If you would have did your job for the level of hatred you say you have, the nigga wouldn't be around for me to do an interview with the nigga, right? So you want me to what? Wack, he was in front of you. Why you didn't get at him? Well, you go to live, we always in Miami. That nigga driving around in exotic cars that got a paint job with 18 different colors on it by itself. When have you put together the team and said we taking this 2-hour flight to go down there to find this nigga? Nah, we ain't doing that. Oh, okay, well, shit, listen. I don't know the niggas he told on. The movie he told on ain't got nothing to do with me. And guess what? In this interview, I'm really addressing and talking about why you told.
Yeah, but they ain't never going to do the due diligence. They gonna look at the thumbnail and they going to attack. They ain't gonna never watch the interview. They ain't gonna never ask what you asked them, or they hear what you ask. They ain't gonna never know the backstory. They only gonna see the thumbnail and niggas just gonna start talking. That's 85% of the world.
So
Though.
let me ask you a question, Brock. If nephew pulled up on Jay Prince with the shirt, do you think Jay Prince would have took a picture?
With him in the shirt, yeah, maybe. Yeah, if he didn't put
Like,
2 and 2 together on some like he
2 and
trying
2
to, he
what is
trying
it
to,
to,
he trying.
what
Because
is it
my
to put
thing
together?
is when we releasing, we can't ignore the fact that every viral moment that I've heard man mention is people that this man 50 Cent has an exact
We
issue
can't
with.
ignore
So
them. We can't
my thing
ignore.
is,
Wait. We can't ignore that every viral moment you seen is because 50 Cent made it viral.
but also here my thing is, this is my question, this is the point of what I'm asking. I'm not disagreeing with his method. I actually think it's a good marketing strategy playing into the media. But what I'm
Well,
saying
slow
is he
down,
said,
bro. That's the narrative you create. He's going in his phone book and he's contacting the people he got reached to.
Southwest T during while 50 Cent is filming BMF. I mean, we not finna play like that's not a.
Southwest T does not have a contract with
But I'm
50
saying
Cent.
we not finna play like he not playing into the narrative. Like I'm not
What
finna play
narrative?
along.
That's his brother on there, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying him. This Supreme, the guy that's giving the shirt.
That's his
He's
daddy, and Meech is T's brother.
right,
Okay, I
right.
am my dad.
And who's
Okay,
doing the
cool.
show right now?
Who
The
can I?
biggest thing with
Who
BMF.
can I? Who can I get to? Right, that solidifies Meech.
Brock, here this, Brock. I'm gonna be real with you, Brock. I think this conversation would have been the same even if he gave it to Lil Meech. I think it doesn't matter. Like it's they dads, bro. Like, well, why can't he?
What y'all not understanding is I'm not knocking him for what he doing. I'm saying that I see exactly what's going on though. I'm not finna play
Okay,
like he not,
wait. What do
like it's
you
not
see was
happening.
now? Hold on, this the problem. You see what's going on because 50 Cent is saying this is what he's doing, and because 50 Cent has said this is what he's doing, your mind is fixated on, oh, you doing this because of that. How about he's doing this because this is his idea, this is his marketing approach, and 50 Cent, if you see it like that, right? Because you're saying to yourself, well, if I was doing it, I would be doing it to antagonize, right? This man is saying, yo, my pops in the Fed, Meech in the Fed. Who are the two biggest relevant urban names that's of niggas that's locked in the Fed? It's a bunch of niggas that I know who they are, but the world may not know, right? Okay, Meech, Supreme. Okay, I am Supreme. Who could I get to help me support this, to get this out there? He go to Ross. Ross is relevant right now. Fuck what you say. Okay, I'm gonna go to Southwest T because it's his brother. He wasn't up there saying, yo, T, fuck these niggas. You and Whoopty Whoop is the real, and Whoopty Whoop, he just say, yo, this is my pops, and this is Meech. They both locked up. They live in legends. You know, boom, 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 boom. You know, I drove 9 hours to present this to you. Very humble. I don't think nothing about that presentation. If he would have left it like that, it wouldn't even be as big as it is now. Because I don't think niggas seen it like that until 50 threatened T.
That's a fact.
I agree with that part. I agree with all of that parts that you
He
just
turned it into that.
This is what I was trying to tell you, bro.
T not getting no bag from 50?
Hell no, nigga. That they ain't got nothing to do. Bro, you want to talk about it? Those rights was sold by a chick who ain't right, and that was direct business for Meech. Had nothing to do with T. Zero to do with T. If they threw T a bone, is they threw him a bone. He ain't getting no direct residuals because he's contracted to that.
And another thing, it's free to the public because his name in the paperwork, so they could put the story out once one nigga said it because you was involved in it.
That's a fact.
But second, Brock, what I'm trying to tell you, get you to understand, don't mix apples and oranges, right? Number one, none of them dudes had nothing to do with Dude Daddy and the shit that 50 got going on.
No, but see, y'all taking it. You not listening to what I'm saying though. You talking about some whole other shit. I'm saying that every picture that I done seen that it went up And
50's
again,
lane.
Wack is right.
Wait, let him go. Let him go.
Wack is right because hold on. Wack, you right. Because I didn't hear what you just said. You just said the one that's amplifying it is 50. He's the one that's amplifying. So I'm not ignoring that. But I'm saying, but we not finna ignore that bro is in here playing into the narrative too. He can say what he want to say, but I just saying that if you posting a picture with 50 Cent's son, no matter how it claim, you can say like the OGs got it together and this, that, and that. I've been listening. And then you go with Rick Ross, who is one of his nemesis. Cool, he relevant. I'm gonna go with that. Let's just say that. Then you go to Southwest T, the one person in the BMF story that ain't got paid out, like you just said, that ain't got no dealings with 50 while the show going on. Then you see what I'm saying? It gotta be some type of common thing.
He ain't got no dealings because that is his voice on a few of the intros.
Right. But I'm saying you can't say this man not playing into the 50 shit.
Does BMF and the Supreme team, is there any history of them ever having a beef?
Nope.
I don't even think it's a history of them being together.
Hold on. I'm going to say this and I'm going to stand on this. 50 as a rapper is great, but Blood ain't never pushed no line in no streets to make niggas beef because he got a motherfucking beef. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Don't nobody respect that nigga like that because it's 50 beef is our beef. That nigga movement ain't, nigga, we ain't never seen all of New York say fuck the power rules because Game said G you not.
Real shit.
I mean, you don't really never see no whole city say fuck
no bullshit
based on nobody. That you don't never see that. It's always two sides to a city, bro.
Go down there to New Orleans fucking around with that cash money and go to your friend's quarters and let them know where you at. No, what I'm telling you is you're talking like 50 Cent is a motherfucker to where, well, if he beefing, all y'all should be beefing.
That's not at all what I'm saying. You switching what I'm saying. I just said that he's playing into the narrative of what he's doing. And like bro, I'm talking. You can talk whenever I'm done. Listen, like I said, he playing.
Who's doing?
He playing. Listen, the dude that we talking to right now. It's a beef between 50 Cent, a public feud between his father and 50 Cent.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Man,
because guess what? No, guess what? Hold on. 50 worth hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Right? Okay. Preem was on the street for a short time thereafter, right? Preem done been in institutions on power rule. If it's a nigga I won't touch in the institution, I can get him touched. And then the beef could continue, right? Niggas is on the street. Ain't nothing been going on. What the fuck is you talking about? It's a beef. It was a situation that occurred. I know why it occurred. Niggas is playing on rap songs and you know, rest in peace, Chaz Williams. When you didn't show your ass up to that fucking meeting and left your man at that table, it was what it was. You made your fucking bed, you lay in it, right? So at the end of the day, what you're saying is because 50 feels this way, everybody else should?
I never said that. You said that. I said that
50's
this
the one
man is
that's
playing,
saying it's
playing
the problem.
Yeah, but I ain't never said no nigga need to feel no way that he doing. And I'm not even knocking what the Preem dude is doing. But I'm pointing out a obvious thing. It's not it's like it's an obvious thing. Now we can ignore it. We can play like he just grabbing the relevant people. But I mean, shit, there's a plenty of relevant people you can go grab that ain't got problems with 50 Cent.
Slow down.
Anybody, my nigga, any street nigga, go to where Larry Hoover's son. Why you ain't go get Larry Hoover's son? No, you didn't. Why you ain't get Larry Hoover's son? He's a big figure that's in the feds.
Nobody knows the
Come on, bro.
son is. That's a fact.
Come on.
He ain't got the reach.
We ain't no Lil Meech either until 2 years ago.
But we talking about right now.
Because
nigga.
of 50 Cent.
Right now.
Because of 50 Cent.
Right now today, if you are trying to sell a product or market and promote some shit, right fucking now today, right? I'm finna ask you, I want to see if you're going to keep it real, right? Do you go to Bun B or do you go to Wack 100?
Right now? What product?
Right now, nigga.
What product?
I don't give a fuck what it is. A shirt. Your merch line.
I'm gonna go to you, probably. I'm gonna go to you for a shirt. But if we talking about food, I'm gonna go to Bun B.
Okay, now watch this. Right. Why the fuck would his direct be Larry Hoover's son who can't push a button and pow is talked about and seen by millions of people. And you looking in your phone book, bro, and you coming up with your marketing strategy, right? You have to strategize to the best of your ability and your reach. Your reach. Now, I think if he can get to Kendrick Lamar, he would present it to him too. If he can get to Jay-Z, he would present it to them too. But he probably just can't get straight to these people. So who can I get straight to? Oh, I remember when I ran into Rick Ross backstage, he gave me his number and said whatever I needed him for, give him a call. Oh, I remember old boy said Southwest T sent his love and respect. I remember that, the homeboy from Long Beach said, hey, Wack 100, my nigga. So, and he fuck with your pops because I fuck with him. So, when you going through your phone book, putting this shit together, you gonna reach to the maybes or you gonna reach to the guarantees?
Exactly. You gonna go to the guarantees for sure.
So Wack, let me ask you a question.
I'm with you on that.
This the real side of it, right? Who took the first jab? The 50 Cent nigga?
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. All he did was...
Hear me out. So you gonna understand me when I say this. Number one, you don't have the right to tell a man how to fight his fight once a nigga strike him. He could go get with all his fucking enemies and that's not gonna make it wrong because you came at me first, nigga. I'm doing me, you worrying about me. So all that shit you just said, bro, all that analytical shit goes out the fucking window. He could do what he want. You could call it what you want. That's his strategy. That's also his fight.
Now, in his defense, he called me this morning on FaceTime. What's up, Wack? I want to do this, and I know you are in business with these people, and I want to sit down, and I trust you to put together the meeting. I'm coming out west, okay? His daddy has taught him very, very well. Very well. His daddy is who he is. Wack, I'm coming out west, and I want to meet with these people. I know I can trust you to put together that meeting. These people come with other groups. So he reached to me, right? Cool. I say, hey, you been on Clubhouse? Why I ain't been on there? I'ma send you the link. My people got a few questions. Hey, the fire's there. We might as well keep the motherfucker lit. He said, Wack, I'm revamping my merch link. It'll be a couple days. Let's wait to do it then. I said, well, we could do it then, but right now, the fire is burning now. So we need to come in here and have a conversation now. And then when the merch link come up, you just revisit us and we go over that as well. He said, fuck it, I'm going to follow your lead. So he didn't call me saying, Wack, I want to come on Clubhouse. He called me to put together a total different meeting. And guess what I'm going to do?
Bring him to the flop.
Put the meeting together.
I'm going to put the meeting together. I'm going to also tell him these things are going on now. I have a media team. Shout out to the 100 Side media team, Clubhouse Shenanigans, Clubhouse Unlocked, Ray Gears TV, Clubhouse TV, right? And I cannot forget the bad guy who does do the janitorial work every now and then for the 100 Side media team. All right? Told you last night, boy, stay in the place. All right? So at the end of the day, I fuck with my man, but he got to fall in line. So at the end of the day, this is Wack being a natural manager. And what Nephew was doing is trusting the people around him who has said, yo, Wack, fuck with you. You respect your father. So, nigga, he playing his hand as he should. All this shit that's going on, Brock, would not be going on right now if 50 Cent wouldn't have went and threw a match.
That's like he really helped them out in that sense. Like if you think about it, like by bringing the attention to it. But only part that I was trying to tell you, Preem, because I ain't knocking you, bro. Like literally, dog. I love marketing. I love playing into shit, especially being around this nigga Wack. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. So I done picked up gems. All I'm saying is, like, I see it. This is how I see it. As a marketing strategy that you leaning into, which is smart. You should lean into it, bro. Like you should go pick up on all of those different figures, especially if they low hanging fruit and you can't get to the high hanging fruit. You can go get those people that will have that clickbait type of vibe whenever, because they are
Rick Ross is high hanging fruit.
That's pretty high. That's why I'm saying when y'all saying his reach, I'm just going off of the top of what y'all saying because his reach, I mean, gotta be something if he able to get roast.
I dropped some Supreme Team jackets, right? The jackets that they wore, they had these jackets back in the days that they wore in the late 80s. So I recreated the jacket and made it into a varsity jacket, right? When I dropped these jackets in November, the first person I went and got to and dropped the jackets with was Dapper Dan. I went to Dapper Dan. I went to Jay Prince. I went to Bobby Shmurda. I went to Spike Lee. So it's not just niggas that's beefing with 50 that I go to, bro. Just to address with the comment you made, I done went to Spike Lee and Dapper Dan and Jay Prince, and they don't have no issue with 50. So it's not just about 50, bro. My story is bigger than 50, just 50, bro. Yeah, it has been instances where the shit that I've done has went viral based off of a 50 comment that he has made a comment on. But I mean, I went viral with Dapper Dan too. When I gave a jacket to Dapper Dan when I first dropped them, that went viral too, and that don't got nothing to do with 50.
Nah, and then when you say that, bro, I'll stand corrected because I'll say this. That's the people that you would think that a person with a fashion brand in New York would kind of go to first anyways, right? Like if they didn't have an ulterior motive or anything like that. When I just see the optics of what I just see, but obviously I don't know the full story, you know, I'm getting it from the outside looking in, so that's why I'm asking the question.
Checklist, and anybody that 50 Cent might take personal, don't do business with.
I actually would say the opposite. I would do it. I would do the business with any nigga that he would take personal and he might post because it's gonna push your brand. I'm telling them to do the exact opposite.
Yo, Prim, you hear me?
Yup.
You hear me? Yo, so look, you hear me? Like, it's two things. I'm just like on some New York shit, right? One, you already know, we petty niggas, you heard? Petty the motherfucker, like, you feel me? So I think like what Brock's saying, and I can kind of like understand it, like, I think people don't see what you just said, you heard? Like they don't see you made them jackets and you moving around, you doing pop-ups, people pulling up to your pop-ups, seeing your shit like for certain niggas, like right now, the way you show all these niggas up and show how much sales you got, like nigga, I'm doing this on right now with the shirts. Like 50 ain't making mine, it's me. Like I'm doing this before, and then you show the analytics of what he did. Like you feel me? Like you doing your thing, bro. Like, but I think people just think that you biting off the back of whatever beef homie got, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna make some sneakers and then go right to Fat Joe and try to use it like, oh, he makes sneakers. Like, nah, they trying to, you know what I'm saying? But I think, I know you doing your thing, rock and roll, because I remember that jacket with Dap, you heard? So that I wanted you to bring it up. I ain't want to really pull it, like, I ain't want to be a New York nigga, like, give you the alley-oop and shit. I wanted you to really get to that, because you got pieces, you got things you doing, but I don't think the world see it. And then you not, maybe you got to tweak your social media more, where you showing that and doing, you know what I mean?
That nigga ain't gotta do shit.
No, Wack, you get what I'm.
50 Cent.
No, it's not 50, Wack. It's not 50. I get what these people is. Here it go. This nigga Wack.
I don't feel like he gotta do shit.
I think Brock made that comment because he don't know. All he see is what's in the blogs. But if he was on my page, if he followed my page, then he would see that I done went to a whole bunch of other people. I went to Jeff Hamilton to do a leather basketball jersey. I went to Dapper Dan.
See, you saying the right names. You saying the right names.
I was on Drink Champs with Large Professor, and Nori asked me about clothes. Like, yo, bro, I'm trying to do this clothing shit and this TV shit, bro. I ain't on no beefing with 50. That ain't making me no money, bro.
So look, let me ask you a question. In all honesty, the nigga you sitting right next to, how that pop in your head to holler at him? I'm gonna tell you what you did in the process.
You said who I'm sitting next to. What you mean?
No, on the screen you next to Wack.
Okay.
What made you reach the Wack?
I mean, this is a businessman. I'm trying to do business, so I gotta contact.
General, like you
I'm trying to do business. I'm trying to do good business, and I'm trying to make a name for myself, and I'm trying to get money. Wack is a businessman.
I don't want to cut you off. I gotta go. Look, I'm gonna tell you what you just did, my nigga. Fuck what any nigga talk about that you ain't go with, right? You just got exposure, right? And you went to a nigga that everybody watches and follows, even the haters, right? So you know what you just got? Some cold promotion. So keep doing what you're doing. If you won't talk your shit, pop your shit, because like I said, you were born into some shit, use it and run with it, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gone.
That's our residential New Orleans homie tool right there. You feel me? So he got some, he got them lines, them soliloquy. He nice with it, but that's the homie tool right there. So yeah, I know we from the town, so you probably was like, you caught me. Yeah, that's that New York. He's a good dude. That's our dude too.
Nah, I fuck with the South heavy. I lived in the South for about 6 years, so I'm tapped in with the South too. A lot of people don't know that, but I lived in the South for about 5 or 6 years.
Oh yeah, you got the Jeff Hamilton
So
piece. That's
what
what's
did
up,
Jay Prince and them say to you when you reached out to them? And how was that reach out?
It was the same kind of love and embracement that Southwest T gave me. It was the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing.
So they took the picture and everything and shit.
You can go right on my Instagram and see that. Jay Prince said the same exact thing Southwest T said. Yo, I got nothing but love and respect for your pops. Your pops is one of my counterparts. He's one of my friends, and it's all love. Whenever you come to Houston, it's all love. You family. This is what Jay Prince. He accepted me with open arms. It was none of that. He said the same exact thing Southwest T said.
Salute. And did Dapper Dan give you any like design tips or anything like that, or which way did he approach it?
Yo,
can you hear me?
Yo,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I was saying, how was the Dapper Dan reach out? Like, did he give you any tips?
This is another thing too that people gotta understand. Like, I know some people when they take pictures with celebrities and rappers, like it'll be some off the humbug. They'll run into somebody off the humbug and they'll get the quick pic and then they'll put up like, yo, we working, or stay tuned for what's coming next with this person, and that should just be cap. All the people that's on my Instagram that I take pictures with, that I'm cool with, that I did something with, that I made a video with, anything, I have their personal phone numbers. These are people that I know. These are people that like embrace me. So it's not like I'm just finding a nigga, just ran into a nigga at a gas station and took a picture with him. Nah, I have personal contacts and personal relationships with these people. Like when I pulled up on Dapper Dan, I sat and talked to him for 8 hours. When I was with Jay Prince, I went to his house. Like, you get what I'm saying? It ain't no me just popping up and finding a nigga randomly. I called Wack. I had Wack's number. Like, I know these people personally and I have their phone numbers personally. I don't gotta go through 17 people to talk to this person. I can just pull up on them and go right to them.
Nah, that's real, bro. So where you see the brand going? Like, where you can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. You cut out a little bit when you asked that question.
I said where you trying to take the brand, Preem? Like where you see the brand going and like where you trying to take it?
Shit, honestly, I feel like this brand could be like a worldwide global brand. Like, I'm not doing this just to keep it in the local neighborhoods or the local regular mom and pop shops. Like, nah, I see it, my brand is it's called the world famous Supreme Team. So like Living Legends, world famous, like it's a global thing. Like, everybody is people overseas that's legends and world famous. Like, like, it's not just, I don't want to just be marginalized or minimized to just one select group of people. Like, nah, I see everybody wearing my brand. I see this shit being world famous, exactly what the name is, world famous Living Legends. That's what it is.
No, that's dope, bro. That's dope. I'm gonna ask you
and
one last
also
question.
My brand
is
gonna be it's gonna be more than just clothes. It's not just clothes. The brand is gonna be everything. Stay tuned though.
Okay, what you think about that? You familiar with Bape? Obviously, everybody know about Bape. Did you see like that the CEO of the company was making like the fake Bape back in the day too, and he had made over 200 M's off of the fake Bape? What you think about that play? I'm breaking up again.
Nah, crystal clear.
Hey yo, you can hear me again? You hear me now?
Yeah.
Nah, I say, so you know about Bape and shit, like the Bape hoodies and shit like that, the brand Bape. So I seen that the CEO was selling fake Bape back in the hype time. He was also the one that was actually selling the fake Bape. He was making 200 M's, he said, off of just the fake shit too.
I don't know if it's just me, but I keep hearing like silence for like 15, 20 seconds. I don't know if it's just me though.
Definitely you.
Let me try to go to Wi-Fi one more time. Hold on. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nah, so I was saying, bro, you know about the Bape shit, you know what I mean? So like, you seen the CEO was making 200 M's off of just selling the fake Bape. In the prime of the shit, he was selling both the fake and the real shit. What you think about that play?
I think that was genius. Actually, that was one of the smartest things I ever read in the headlines. That's you quadrupling your profit.
Yeah,
So
me.
it's nothing wrong with that because everybody ain't gonna be able to buy the real shit. So you gotta appeal to all markets. You gotta appeal to the people that's knocking the shit off. You gotta appeal to every market. So I feel like that was genius actually.
The day that you used to go to like the flea market and shit, they'll be like, it come from the same factory. Like it validated that shit because it really did come from the same factory, bro. Shit crazy.
Is this your brand only, or you teamed up with Slowbooks or anything?
No. This is only whoa. This is only my brand. Nobody else is attached to this.
Why you put Slowbooks in there?
Cause
That shit
I
was
know
wild.
he
Yeah,
be having
Slowbooks.
hats. He be having hats too. That's why I asked.
Nah, nigga, but them niggas all in the same nigga. You said you ain't say that for nothing. Why you ain't
That
say
was a slick.
I'm just asking.
We cut that, nigga.
Nah, this is only my brand. Me and my people, me and my guys. Nobody that y'all know, but I have a couple people that I'm working with that just like help me with my creative designs and shit like that, and that manufacture the clothes for me. But nah, this is just only my brand.
Respect,
Me only.
Respect, bro. Respect.
Yeah.
You gonna jump in your acting bag, bro? I don't know if you act or not. I'm about to follow your Instagram and shit.
Yeah,
But
hell yeah. I'm open to doing everything, man. I don't want to just be a one trick pony, man. I'm trying to get in directing, I'm trying to get into film, I'm acting, managing producers and artists, like label. Man, I'm doing everything, man. I definitely don't want to just be a one trick pony, man. Word.
For sure. Who wanted to be Kendrick or Drake?
Say it again, Brock.
I said, who wanted to be Kendrick or Drake?
Nigga,
Come on,
Kendrick killed that
Kendrick.
nigga.
Come
He
on,
killed
Kendrick,
Kendrick.
man.
Man,
And
look.
I feel like I feel like Drake is the biggest artist in the world, possibly ever. But I feel like Kendrick got him.
Yeah, that concert yesterday, I ain't gonna hold you. I be
Yeah.
trying to fight for my nigga Drake. That concert yesterday kind of
Yeah,
fuck.
Kendrick won with like he won like it was like almost like I don't know if you play video games, but if you play Madden and you beating a nigga by 3 touchdowns, we call it a Randy. So that's kind of what Kendrick did. I think Kung Fu Kenny called a Randy on Drake, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he did hit that nigga with the when you playing on Mortal Kombat and the nigga don't hit you. What it's called? Perfect fatality.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, flawless
Yeah.
victory. He might have
Yeah,
hit bro with the
that's what
flawless. I'm gonna be real.
that's what that was, man. I don't think
I
Drake was.
respect my nigga Drake for even punching with a puncher like that though. That's the only reason why I'm
Yeah,
just
I
like,
don't even think niggas would
I
get
don't
in the
even know
ring.
why he got in the ring with that
Yeah,
guy.
niggas is not gonna get in the ring with Kendrick. So I salute Drizzy for being a formidable opponent. But like, it is what it is. You ain't gonna win them all, bro. You feel me? You ain't gonna win them all.
Y'all talking like Drake wasn't the favorite. Like y'all act like Drake
Yeah, y'all seen this coming? You seen this coming, P2?
Nah, nobody didn't
For
see it coming.
sure. I know Kendrick is a different type of nigga. Kendrick ain't no regular. He like, you feel me? Like Kendrick is different, bro.
So you knew he was gonna blow him out.
No, bro, I told y'all from the beginning that Kendrick was gonna out rap him, right? Where Kendrick shocked us is he did what Drake uses to win and out commercialized fucking Drake.
He out
Usually Drake dropped the commercialized diss song and Kendrick beat him to the punch.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Kendrick dropped the
I told you that. I said right now Drake is up when the first two went up. I said, but Kendrick gonna win in the long run. He gonna out rap him. What I didn't anticipate,
one of them.
I didn't anticipate the nigga out commercializing him with the diss song. I didn't see that coming.
But you said
Kendrick
it though.
Kendrick had a back-to-back moment. So
yeah, that's why when he did that back-to-back. Let's get back to that. Like all
I
that
seen
shit.
the Tide.
Drake winning in this battle. Drake was never winning in this battle.
I seen the Tide change.
Yes, he was.
Cap.
Look,
yes, he was because Kendrick was delivering music. Okay. Oh, let me ask you something. Let me see, Rock. I'm banging on Keep It Real. What did you see on that stage last night? Did you see the streets or did you see backpack people?
Shit, I seen the streets in that
See the
motherfucker.
streets.
Okay. Them first 2 records, he was delivering shit to the backpack people that the streets wasn't fucking with.
That's a fact.
So based on that, we was like, nigga, what you doing?
But I'm about to hit you with one of your quotes. I'm about to hit you with one of your quotes. Since when does the street dictate what's going on in that business?
Yeah, everybody wasn't feeling that.
Since when?
Bro, he didn't get the torch until the street said he did.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hold on, but
what?
That's a fact.
I don't know about that.
Nigga, the ladies in the church was motherfucking blood and Crip walking.
What they said.
That's the streets.
They not like us. They not like us.
That's the streets, nigga.
But we can't act
That's
like
to hit
it
the
wasn't
wop,
a build
wop,
up to that song.
You can't act like what?
When did you have Drake having the advantage in this battle?
I said it online 1,000,000 times. Call Flock about it.
Reflect.
Definitely did.
I said Drake is up right now. I
one-on-one.
said, but Kendrick gonna out rap him in the long run. I said it.
Nah, he was up after Euphoria. I think Kendrick was
said this a one-on-one.
Bro.
Fuck, I didn't give a fuck about none of that weird ass shit. Yes, come to do this.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
But all of it packaged together make the blow even harder.
Bro, you cannot package it all together because it wasn't a package yet.
It was though.
This is all.
It wasn't, nigga, because the other song, bro, the song that did it wasn't here yet.
Hey, Wack, he did them all in, hold on. Wack, you know this. He did it all in one session. And he was waiting for.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Mustard to tell you. I sent that nigga the beat. In 30 minutes, he was done, meaning it wasn't done.